Okay, so here's what I know to be certain, is in 1980s when I was told to look around and speak to the adults, find out what the education system was like, and given some kind of dedicated phone number to use the receiver, and with the cord for like the rotary, you have to like spin it and it goes right. We had the ticking sound on purpose to slow the amount of human incompetence and stupidity from flowing around the world. Right. So now, the utility that the flagellum and flagellation, right? Flagellin, it's flagella, flagellum, and you told me flagellation, although someone said it was a fart in the wind, FARTWIND. So kiddo gets on the phone because something happened to her head, and like somebody used it as an antenna of some sort. One eye went like it was a spy camera in a movie theater, and the other eye went digital code and then came up as like a wall of monitors, and they were the children on some program that does not look anything like what I wake up to in my family. Their genetic whatever's not my family. No idea how they connected to my head. They're the lacrimals, LACRIMINALS. Right, okay, there's a lacrimal duct. It's right there on the inside of the eye. See how my eyelid doesn't go into my septum over here? Right, I don't have a deviated septum where the eyelid goes straight into my nose. I have what's called a lacrimal duct. Big difference between Russia, RUSSIA, and whatever the hell the deviated septum are. So now let's see, so we can clarify this. I just put up on the digital, like we said at Rotary, like the utility of a phone is dangerous. If you give the animals no education and no help and no anything, and they find a phone book or a person that operates the phones for them, I mean, it's a good criminal like ring. I mean, it used to be on a phone bill of long distance. So you'd start in one place and then you'd have an operator by the dial-up Intel process, so they claimed, where you could figure out some like transit system and you could catch every criminal that answered the phone, that answered their trained personnel. If they answered the questions wrong, the guys with guns that are their supervisors that they don't want to talk to, right, because they're afraid they'll die, right, they now answered the question incorrect, and now the guy behind them with the gun gets to kill them. That's why we have trained professionals somewhere who take shit seriously. Yeah, I didn't land in a homeland that looks like that. No, they gave phones with rotary to anybody. Then they changed it to buttons to make it quicker. They handed out a book that was yellow like this with everybody's name and phone number in the book published for free and put it on everyone's front doorstep. They called it Nynex. Nynex. Right, so now we're compromising everybody's personal safety and security because, like, nobody knows how to do anything around the world and keep anybody safe. And then you don't take responsibility. Talk about leaving someone in the lurch. Right, so here's the thing. So they, like, called around. Then, like, the dial operator was some disgruntled employee about some kid that didn't know how to talk to personnel in the future, or whatever story they heard or was mistranslated in what the fuck is wrong with you all, in some alien process that you're not even deserving to have the feature. I mean, and then they wind up getting some kind of transit scheduling system, jamming each other up as to, like, okay, so does your Russia, because there's two Russias, right? The one I'm in, I took a plane from New York, LaGuardia, or it's John F. Fitzgerald, like, I don't know, whatever the hell, Kennedy guy, the one that got shot in the head, right? I don't know, they named an airport. That's FAA, right? That's under federal regulations. Great, I bought a ticket there to where the Queen supposedly lives in England to check out what they spoke like. Yeah, I'm English, they're English. The guys in Ireland, they're English. We all look kind of, sort of, but not really. I mean, like, I guess our skin kind of looks the same. It's the facial features that are off. Right, but okay, but it's all English. Got it. Yeah. No, some of the times when they spoke, I mean, it sounded like melody, like a song, but I was like on 5-second delay with logic going, whoa, hold on a second, those are new words. Slow, dialectic, slow that one down. Can you repeat that for me? Like, I have to catch on. I need, like, a grappling hook in a, like, new process, because those words are not congruent with what I live at, like, flat, nobody knows anything in America. Right. So now, right, and I took a plane back to the New York that's located in Russia, because Russia, the body embodiment, was there. Right, okay. And the one, New York had no camels. Like, no, they're not walking around. It's not arid, like, climate. Right, okay, great. So now we're clear that the 4 hooves, we have hands, we have 2 of them, right. There's 4 hooves on the ground, and the dorsal is faced up. Great, it's a dromedary. Dromedary? Right. You keep that on your side so we don't get America and Russia confused. And why are all the celebrities now in an American musical system when all of their flagellum are coming from, like, cursive from faraway lands that don't belong in my Russia? Wasn't here when I woke up. I don't know where the hell they arrived from. So now they're in America in celebrity, like, contests of, like, really great looking people that get some lyrics and sing. Right, yeah, that's like America celebrity star, whatever, nobody gives a shit in flagellum. They don't even know what flag they, there's one god, yet they don't really claim to know who that one is by name either. I mean, Alright, so now, there was something called a lurch. So in my lifetime, they went from the spinning dial, slow, and a billing system to know what country and territory and how to bill for the length with accuracy for filings elsewhere. And they did away with all of that. They published, like, phone numbers and names. They didn't give any education for the utility whatsoever. There's still no governance. There's still no military. I think there's a Republic airport, REPUBLIC airport. I don't know. I mean, is that different? Is that national? Is that federal? What the hell is a national or federal anyway? Like, what do these words mean?
I mean, I've been asking it since I was 3 and 4, and nobody had the time in my lifetime, from Stockholm, from Russia, from America, from anywhere that they claimed there was intelligent life in their 2-foot ground, whatever. Really? I haven't seen any. So that means that you left me in the lurch. Lurch. A lurch is when you have some process and you make a sharp turn, and the vessel turns, but then everything gets thrown another way, and the fishtail is like unpredictable in how many it's going to kill in the wake. Right, got that. Okay, so why would you do that to me then, humans? Just curious. It's my process. I was looking for love. I was not looking for an education. Like, who is in charge of educating my family, because they're using this process. Some people are saying it's not an effective spy ring tool. Others are saying it's a law enforcement nightmare. They're fighting over stupid shit. I'm just looking for the 7-hole that creates a flagella for when I get old enough to have coal with an 8-hole. Are we clear? Right, you might want to get somebody up off the ground, because, like, I don't know what the fuck happened to everybody that was supposed to be intelligent and helpful somewhere in the world, that they train things. I don't know what they train them to do, because they don't do any of that here. So, what words do humans use that are effective? Because I haven't found a language or a moving, fleshy thing that's been useful my entire appearance.